Oh. Okay. Sweet. All right. Hello. Hi. Tangerine soap. What's going on? Adino Bass. That was your name, my bad. Hi, hi, hi. I love the enthusiasm. How's everybody doing? Having a good day? Good Friday? Okay. I am having a busy Friday, but it's fun. I mean, I like the balance of it. You're the soulmates. What's going on? You're chilling? I just finished making a TikTok video. I'll probably post that on YouTube Shorts later. And then I just wanted to go live here. Ready for Friday, May? Is it Mai or May? I had a friend in high school that her name was spelled like that, and she said Mai. Jonathan, what's going on? What is going on? Oh, it's Thursday there? Okay. Okay. I did a full review of Renaissance by Serjoff, and I gotta say, y'all, it wasn't really, oh, wait, it's Friday. What the heck? It's not Friday. It's Thursday. It's Thursday. I'm sorry. Wow, I thought it was Friday today. And it's zooming over here. You're the GOAT. You're the GOAT. Thanks, Jonathan. Thank you for all the love. I appreciate you. From H-Town. Okay, okay. Julie says, hi, Melissa. I got myself a bottle of tuxedo thanks to you. Ooh, I love that. How do you like the fragrance? How are you enjoying it? My scent of the day today is no other than... ... I'm pretty sure you guys can guess what it is. It wasn't tuxedo, but... yeah, like I've said in my, like the recent video I made, I always just, there's 5 scents that I am always just using in my rotation. Mighty? Is it Mighty? Métis? Is the M-I-A Mai or May? You tried Herba Pura? No, not yet. Have not tried that. A lot of people have been asking me to try that fragrance though, so I know I got to. That's gross. I don't like guys. No. To win-win. Cool, cool. Do you have fragrance du bois? And I have a girlfriend, so weird question. Molecule, yeah, you're right. It's Molecule 01. It's absolutely Molecule 01. And I wore it, I think I sprayed it in the afternoon actually. Early afternoon. I still smell it on myself. It smells fantastic. Fragrance du bois. I have not tried any of them. You love it. So Julie says, I love it. My girlfriend loves it too, so it's a win-win. Isn't that always the best? When you love a fragrance a lot and then your partner is also digging it, it's just like, yes. Mai Tai. Okay, Mai Tai. Cool, cool. Says you definitely put me onto Elysium. Best stuff I've probably smelled. I love that. I love that. Yeah, Elysium... I just made another video earlier on TikTok about like, you know, my most complimented fragrances, and I brought up Elysium, and that thing really, I don't think it's ever happened that, I think that's probably the one fragrance out of everything in my collection that when I've told people what I was wearing because they asked me, they like are Googling it because they're trying to buy it for themselves. And you know, maybe I'll make an actual video on that, but Elysium is that juice. No, I have not tried Ani yet. LeBeau, or I have not tried LeBeau. Is it LeBeau? Tell me the wrench, I'll kick him out. You got my back. You got my back. I appreciate you. Your scent of the day is Elysium. Nice. Should I get Versace Eros? Sure. If you like mint apple fragrances, why not? I haven't tried Oud for Greatness. And to be honest, Side Effect is something you're always going to hear me recommending because I know it has a lot of mass appeal. But for me, it's a bit too intense, and I'm not that crazy about boozy fragrances. Not that much. Just got Silver Mountain Water and can we get that? Yeah, we'll see. I mean, to be honest, she thinks it's all right with Silver Mountain Water, with my girlfriend. But I got to give that a full wear on her because at first she didn't like Oud Wood, and then I wore it, and then she absolutely loved it. So, yeah, why not? Have I tried all? Wilhelm, can you do a review? Or tried all? I haven't tried all of them, but I tried, there's one that I tried from them that I cannot remember for the life of me. I think it was Poets of Berlin. It was Poets of Berlin. I didn't really like it that much. Bakersfield. Yeah, you know what's funny? I in that video, if you were on that live with me, we were talking about how Bakersfield is like the greatest place in the in California. This girl, she was so cute in the comments after I posted that live. She was like, I don't know if you're being sarcastic or not about Bakersfield. And I was like, oh, okay. No, I was being sarcastic. Omar, what's going on? Wasim, how are you? After smelling Elysium, child support is fine though. Do you take recommendations? Sure. I mean, there are definitely a lot of scents that multiple people have recommended to me, like Herba Pura, which means that lots of you wear it. And you want my opinion on it, which I'm so down to give. And when I hear about, if there's a repeated fragrance thrown in and I get the chance to smell it, that becomes a priority for me to make a video. So, and some love. Aw, thanks, Frank. You're sweet. Warriors are going to win the NBA Finals. I don't keep up with basketball, but I hear they've been absolutely killing it. So good for them. Toxic, the fragrance, any good? I haven't tried that one yet, Matthew. Let's see. You saw that in your reply to her, Rudy? You're okay. Thanks for having my back. I don't know what you said, but we're gonna say that it was good. Let's see. Have I tried Imagination by Louis Vuitton? Yes, I have. Honestly, didn't really like it that much. I did try Meteor. I tried Imagination. No lie, Imagination kind of reminded me of, like, I had an English teacher before that had that citrusy sort of smell. So it reminded me of an older woman, but that's based on my association with it. Now, with Louis Vuitton fragrances, there's like 3 that I really, really love. The rest have kind of just been which is usually how it goes, you know what I mean? It's hard to find a house that you like everything that they offer. What is one fragrance that will always have you turning your head if someone was to wear it? I don't know. I've never had that before, to be totally honest with you. Usually it's me that does that, gets the head turning reaction. Delina. Yeah, Delina's a really good fragrance. That's a very nice feminine one. My mom wears that one, and then my cousin also wears that one. That's a really good scent. Let's see. Which summer fragrance is under 150 can you suggest to me? I actually do have like an affordable fragrance summer video, refresh and clean video if you want to look at that. But there's things like Versace the Dreamer that are like $26. Club de Nuit Intense Man, $30 or $40 now, with 12-hour plus performance, which is really good. Light Blue Intense, the women's one, always better than the men's any day. Totally blows it out of the water. Have you tried anything from Parfums Vintage? I have not. Okay, hey, I bought Greta Ventus and it lives up to the hype. I love it. That is good for you. Very happy for you. Dolce & Gabbana, The One Mysterious Night is amazing. Yeah, I haven't tried that one yet. What up, cousin? What's going on? Joshua. How you doing? Let's see, a little label. What's up, gang? Oh my gosh, it's Brandon. Let's see. Afternoon Swim or Elysium. Oof. That's difficult. I love Afternoon Swim, but I would want other people to wear Elysium and me only wear Afternoon Swim. So for that reason, I'm going to say Elysium so that other people just get Elysium instead. You know what I mean? What are some feminine fragrances you feel men can pull off? Anything if you're confident. Literally anything. I remember there was this guy in my comments. I did a video on Black Opium, and he was like, yeah, I'm somebody that doesn't like to make things go to waste, and he had a sample of it that came with one of his fragrances. He's like, he wore it, and everybody at work was like, bro, you smell amazing. So it literally is confidence. And also there was another guy that, I think it was the same guy actually, that wore Good Girl, and literally he was like, it was compliments galore. So it's all about how you really hold yourself, and especially the way a feminine fragrance smells on masculine skin is very different. So I was like, hell yeah, bro, I like how bold you are. I'll rock Elysium new pickup. I like that. What does Pound Town mean? I feel like I shouldn't be the one answering that question. Maybe that's a talk to have. Maybe you might be a little bit young. I wore Delina as a man in the work. See, boom. Jay said he wore it as a, yeah, yeah. Delina, I think, man, on anybody that thing can hit. For real. No, Kenny, it's a unisex fragrance. But I think in the Louis stores, one of my subscribers told me that they keep it with like the masculine colognes. But when you fist bump someone you like, what? You fist bump somebody that you like? I mean, cool, cool. Carlisle or Tuxedo? Both. Absolutely. Dean, I just made a video about Cedra Rose by Mancera on my TikTok. I'll post it here on my YouTube. But from 1 to 10, like, I give that like a 9. I give that fragrance an absolute 9. Like, it's definitely mass appealing. On top of that, it smells really good. It's one of those things that once I wear it, I'm wearing it for the next like 2 to 3 days because I'm just in love with it. And the performance is nuclear. So, summer perfumes for women. This is a question from Juliana. All right. Oh, I love light blue intense. I really do. Delina is super, super sexy too. Urs de Absence is really nice. Blouse by YSL is really, really good. I haven't tried to drop Rosé Intense. Amouage Beach Hut, I think I only tried the feminine one. And to be honest, I did not like any of the Amouage fragrances, if we're being real. I just, total pass. Total pass for me. They smelled very mature. And I remember I saw a comment before, and they were like, they're not mature fragrances for older people. You just don't have a refined nose. And I'm like, people are allowed to not like things without, you having to have a refined nose for it. It's like sometimes they smell like a 60-year-old. You know what I'm saying? But everybody's opinion is valid. If you love Amouage, rock the shit out of it. But for me, Amouage, pass, bro. It's no. Prada. What do I think of Prada Black? I think it's all right, the smell of it, but I know like my sister loves that on her boyfriend. Like on Keegs, like she loves it. So it's like a black peppery sort of fragrance in the opening, but it has a really nice scent trail and it has good projection too. So the performance is really nice. I give that thing a thumbs up. Would you still recommend Desire Toxic as a sexy fragrance? Yeah, I think it's a little bit, it can come across a bit polarizing because of the patchouli and the cannabis note in it. So the patchouli kind of smells a bit like dirty, earthy. And if you overspray that fragrance, it can piss a lot of people off. So just be cautious about that. Let me see. Have you tried the men's fragrances from Amouage or just the women's? I've done more of the women's, but I have tried the men's ones like Reflection Man. I believe I tried, not Lyric, it's another one, or was it Lyric? Jubilation, Interlude, didn't like any of them. Did not like any of them. I think Reflection Man was the most like tolerant for me. Like it smelled like the Petitgrain or something like that. Like, but it just, for the price of the fragrance, and also like there was no wow factor about it. Like if I smelled that randomly on a test strip or on somebody, not knowing anything about like just the smell of it, I wouldn't be crazy about it. I wouldn't be like, oh my God, that smells so good. I'm just like, oh, it's a fragrance. And then I'll look it up and it's like $300. And I just don't think it's personally worth it. Thoughts on Intense Cafe? I actually do enjoy that fragrance. Totally recommend it to people that love rose and coffee. Polo Red, I don't remember trying that one. Max Montana says, I'm new to the channel. Love it. Thank you. Just ask you, what men's fragrance do you think definitely more sexy for women, or top 3? Hold on. Oh, shoot, your comment went away. Dang it. Let me re-scroll. Hold on. Okay, Gentle Fluid, somebody's asking Gentle Fluidity Silver or Hachivat. I would honestly say, well, both are fine. I think Hachivat, if you want it to be, if you like more fruity, citrusy, and Gentle Fluidity if you want something a bit more cool. Like that to me is my, what was the Mortal Kombat character? I like Sub-Zero as a fragrance, Let's see. Tom Ford Cafe Rose, have not tried it. It's not worth $300. That's crazy. Yeah, $300 for the Amouage scents that I've tried were just, and everything that I tried, all, like on the women's side, even on the men's side, but on the women's side, it all reminded me of my 8th grade English teacher. I was like, thank you, Carlos. If you could work with one fragrance house, what would you choose? Well, I have I have talked with YSL, which was really, really awesome. And they were really nice and sweet, and I really love them. So I think YSL is dope. I think Louis Vuitton would be cool because of how much I love afternoon swim. Am I a fan of Dior Homme Intense? No, not really. What about Mancera House is the best? I like Cedroit Rosé. I don't like Red Tobacco or Instant Crush that much. Yes, I love Silver Mountain Water. I don't have a favorite fragrance note. Which from JPG is your favorite? La Belle. La Belle. Grand Soir or Baccarat Rouge better. I would wear Grand Soir instead, but if you like sweet cotton candy, then the other one. It's Drop Rosé and Oud Satin Mood, Oud Lemon Mint. I haven't tried the second one yet. I know you asked about that before. How you doing, Mel? Hi, Naldo. How are you? I'm doing good. I'm doing good. No, I have not tried Hindu Kush Mancera yet. What should I get? Leighton versus Hachivat versus Ombre Nuit. Those are very different scent profiles that you have going on there. Hachivat, I think, has more versatility just because it's a fresh and clean fragrance that can be worn when it's cold. And Leighton is a strong sweet scent, but you can't wear that on a hot summer day. So if you're talking versatility, I'm going to say Hachivat. Ombre Nuit is great too, but the performance isn't really there for most people. Let's see. Join the YouTube side of things. Thanks! Thanks! I appreciate the love. One of my friends said, Ombre Nuit smells like a funeral home though. Damn, on them? That sucks. That blows. Yeah, for me, no. I have had people all up on my, like, in my neck with that fragrance. So it's probably the way, like, it's probably your friend's skin chemistry, no lie. Thoughts on Ultra Male? I don't like it. I honestly hate that fragrance. If the world is ending, what fragrance would you wear on the last day? I don't know. Maybe, like, Molecula 1 or something. It's Janice! Janice is here! Oh my god, Janice was like one of my, like, I just remember always seeing her on my TikTok lives, and she made it to YouTube. Hi Janice, how are you? Love you from Jamaica. Thanks, thank you. All right, time to put on Ultra Male and cry myself to sleep. Hey, wear what you love. Wear what you love. You know what I mean? If that's something you like. I think that from what I've seen, Ultra Male online has been marketed as like this lady killer fragrance, and you see a bunch of guys telling other guys that it's sexy and stuff like that, but when girls actually smell it, they don't give a fuck about it. So it's like, you know, and I think, like, if you like to wear it because you enjoy it yourself, that's one thing. But if you're buying it and wearing it because of some random dude or some guys that you've read online and watch videos of online are telling you it's the sexiest thing to a woman, no, absolutely not. I get compliments on Silver Mountain Water, but not Aventus. I've made a whole video dedicated to that, about the feminine nose versus the masculine nose. Favorite MFK is probably Amaris Homme. Ultra Male is a boxer dropper just like Aventus. I agree with that, Brandon. Do you think tuxedo and or ombre nuit work well in SoCal temperatures? I think so, but nighttime, not in the daytime. This is so damn true. The hype from dudes got me into it. Yeah, I remember, like, Ultra Male was something I blind bought too in the beginning. And I remember, like, I was watching a mix of reviews, but I mainly saw guys talking about it, right? So, and I was like, oh, it's sweet. It can pass off as unisex, and it totally can. It's like, honestly, I remember the first time that I smelled it with some people, everyone thought it was a woman's perfume. But yeah, it's just, and even when I tested it, like, in person, girls honestly were nauseated by it, and guys were like, oh yeah, that smells good. So, I mean, it is what it is. Thoughts on L'Homme Ideal EDP? I've talked about that fragrance a lot on my channel. You can YouTube my name and the name of that fragrance. It's unique, but I don't love it. Like, for me, I am not, I was hooked on that fragrance when I first heard about it because of how unique it was portrayed to be. And I agree with that, but the actual smell of it isn't that great in my opinion. What's your single favorite cold weather fragrance? Carlisle. Let's see. Is Louis Vuitton Afternoon Swim your money's worth? Or worth your money? Absolutely not. Just get Dior Sauvage. Get Dior Sauvage or Bleu de Chanel. Don't touch Afternoon Swim, Tuxedo, Carlisle, Molecula 1. Or actually, you can touch Molecula 1, but You know, Versace Eros, Bleu de Chanel, Dior Sauvage. Just get those. Don't get, you know, afternoon swim. You need to get on Le Male Le Parfum. I'm down. I mean, I'll try it. I'll try it when I try it. Let's see. What do I think of L'Homme from YSL? It's good. L'Homme is really good. It's this ginger fragrance. It's nice. I love it, but it's not like a super love type of fragrance. You know what I mean? Let's see. You need what? Hold on. What? Oh, shoot. Okay. Can you make more videos about summertime fragrances for each situation, work, date, casual, etc.? I'd be down to, yeah. Yeah, I can do that. I will say, people might ask about Prada L'Homme in those videos, and for me, Prada L'Homme is not a summertime fragrance, just because even in the spring when I wore that last year, it can get very heavy, you know? So, yeah. Yeah, Omar says tuxedo's terrible. Like Ombre Nuit's dog water, stick with Sauvage, guys. Couldn't agree more, right? Yeah, that. Just buy Dior Sauvage, because I guarantee you no other guy around you will be wearing it, and no other guy has ever worn it before. You know what I mean? So, you go do that. Have I layered Molecule 1 and La Nuit de l'Homme? No, I have not. Let's see. What are your thoughts on Louis Cardin Sacred? I have not tried that. Oh, damn, I forgot I have Prada L'Homme. Yeah, Prada L'Homme, like, it's definitely a good fragrance. It reminds me, it gives me, like, boss bitch CEO vibes, you know? But, like, I'm not gonna recommend it for, like, the high heat. You know what I'm saying? Most versatile fragrance to buy as a beginner. A versatile fragrance. I'm not gonna say Molecule 1 because I'm sure you want to actually smell. Like, you're probably not into the pheromone stuff as of right now. God, there's so many honestly, Bleu de Chanel is versatile for a beginner, but only downside is that you're like, when you walk into a room at a party or whatever event you're going to, you're probably going to be one of 20 guys wearing Bleu de Chanel. So that's the only downside. Eddie says, just wanted to say what's up, Melissa from Chicago. Thanks for the love. Thank you. Let's see. Best masculine fragrance women like. That's totally dependent on, like, there's not one collective scent that women have all been like, oh, it's this one. You know what I mean? It totally depends. There's a lot of, honestly, my top fragrances that I wear that you see in my videos when I say my top 5 favorites, those women go absolutely feral for. Like, I've just gotten dumbest reactions with those, so you could check that out if you want to. MFK 540 is modern perfumery, a masterpiece, and the future of fragrances. I mean, yeah, I can see that. Sure. Yeah, sure. Hi from Pakistan. Hello. What do you think about Clive Christian #1? I haven't tried anything from that house, and I am so down to. Very down to. You should come out with your own fragrance line. Eddie, I would love to. Sometime down the future. Sexy work scent for an active job. Yeah, dude, like, there's so many freshies out there. Like, Cedrat Rosé is a good one. I honestly think right now, to me, nothing has topped Molecule 1 in that sense, just because it's super unique. Like I've said so many times, if every single person on the planet wore it, it would still smell different on everybody. You know what I mean? So it truly is a unique signature scent. Wasim says, love your chain, by the way. Thank you. Is Prada L'Homme too feminine for a guy? Well, it's called L'Homme, which means it's actually marketed to men. No. It's to me, it's very unisex. I know they marketed it as a masculine scent, but like I've said in my videos before, I mean, the people that know, right? But unisex fragrances are the key to the feminine nose. Like, a lot of people are like, oh, I don't want to smell feminine, blah, blah, blah. They're missing out. Like, that guy that I told you about earlier on this live that wore feminine fragrances and women were going nuts over him, that's what I'm saying. The guys that are stuck with just like, no, I only want to smell like a man, blah, blah, blah. To impress women, lost. Absolutely lost. And let me just rephrase by saying, of course, wear what you want to wear, right? But if you're wearing with the intent to think that women just want to smell a man that smells overly masculine, then you are absolutely wrong. So I'm just going to lay that out there. All right, let's see what other questions we got. I'm sorry if you hear a screaming kid. There's some kids playing out there. Aqua de Parma has the best unisex fragrances. For me, their scents are extremely forgettable, so I will disagree with that statement. I live in the south of Italy. In summer, it gets really hot and humid. I hardly dare wear fragrances. Any recommendations? When I think of Italy in the summer, I think of Light Blue Intense. Light Blue Intense is just that fragrance that you wear when you're on a yacht and it's hot outside, you're in a bikini or in some trunks, whatever, you're wearing a Speedo, enjoying life and just loving it. That scent smells like lemon, apple, and musk. It smells fantastic. There's so many unisex gems out there. There are. And there are even unisex fragrances that aren't marketed as unisex. They're marketed as for men or for women, like Blue Intense. And it's just... yeah, I know, like, but I get it, you know what I mean? Like, people are scared to, like, expand or go on the other side of things, because, like, oh, I'm a man, so I shouldn't try anything that says for women, you know, but it's, you know, the people that already know it, let's keep it that way, you know what I mean? Have I smelled Squidward EDT? I have not. Thoughts on BDK fragrances? Performance, not great with the 3 BDK scents that I've tried. My favorite is Pas Ce Soir. Scents are pretty nice. Pas Ce Soir is the best one. I think it's pretty sexy. But the rest of them, no, I don't like them. Let's see. Have I used Remy Marquis? I have not. I have not used that fragrance. Thoughts on Viking? I haven't tried Creed Viking or Creed... what's that fragrance? I can't remember. Shoot, there was an... I think it was Godolphin that I haven't tried, and Percival. Those I have not tried yet. Oh, my BDK means something different in Chicago. I'm trying to keep this clean. Thoughts on Absolute and Profumo? I've only tried Profumo for Aqua di Gio, and honestly, it's very much a dad type of fragrance. I don't find it to be sexy. It's just like, you know, a masculine, fresh, versatile scent that you give to your father. Any indie houses that you have tried? Are niche houses considered indie houses? You know? To ask where's your sister at? She's with her boyfriend. It's so funny. Well, it's not. It got kind of whatever at one point, but like, I would always like say in my videos with my sister, like, oh yeah, for her boyfriend, and people are like, so is she single or did they break up yet? Blah, blah, blah. And I'm like, I'm just going to say, I know I'm not talking about you, Jay. Like, this is about something different. But like, it's like anybody that's talking like that, their game is absolute trash. Like, it's just like anyone that says stuff like that, you know, they don't pull. And it's just like loud and fucking clear. You know what I mean? What I think of Galloway, I don't like it. And you know, the thing is with Galloway, I thought it was going to be a fragrance I would love because it seemed like it would be clean. There was some musk in there, you know, but no, it was just almost this very pungent, sharp, like the opening of it and the way it smelled in the air I didn't like, but up close I could get with it. But like, would you wear 2 chains at the same time? I would. And I used to layer, I had this crucifix necklace that my grandma gave me when I graduated college. And I would layer it with my rope chain. And if you see my videos, if you just kind of go before the Cubans, you would like, you know, see that. And I liked that combination. But with this, I kind of like keeping it minimalistic to one. You know what I mean? So I've noticed women like androgynous men in general. I've seen these videos of women liking masculine men, but in real life, they pull. Yeah, no, I feel like there's a lot of guys is like their perception of what they think women like is just so off the mark. It's ridiculous. Like if I were to ask a bunch of guys, what do you think women like? You're probably going to be like, oh, they want somebody tall, somebody with money. And it's just like, you can tell like the guys answering like that, no game with the ladies. Like no game with the ladies. And it's hilarious because women are just like, yeah, they know nothing. And like women say what they like too, but guys just don't. Like they're like, you know what I mean? So, yo, Melissa, what's your top pick for spicy cardamom? For spicy, I don't know about spicy, dude. I love La Nuit de l'Homme, but it's not a bold fragrance, but it's a sexy ass fragrance. Really, really sexy fragrance. Give Sunshine Man by M. Wash a try. I'd be down to. I love Light Blue Intense. I love Light Blue Intense. Lacoste White, I haven't tried. Dylan Blue, very forgettable. Let's see. The masculine one, that's what I'm talking about. Yes, I've tried a Midsummer by Raja, and I did not like that fragrance. Try J Perfumes. I'm down. I haven't heard of that brand, but for sure, for sure. Blessed Baraka. I think it has to have been that fragrance because I remember spraying something. I don't think I made a video though. But I remember I was like, this shit smells like Achilles from like the Trojan War, not in a good way. Like it smells like something guys would like. Where like, oh yeah, I smell like a warrior, but everyone else is like, that doesn't smell good. You know what I mean? So for me, I didn't like it, but I had, it was a bold fragrance. Let's see. Fragrance for Filipino Fiesta, huh? No, okay. Oh, man, a lot of Filipinos are gonna be wearing Bleu de Chanel and like Chanel number 5 or a Joe Malone fragrance. So if you stay away from those two, you'll be fine. You'll be fine, trust me. Vanilla versus Vanilla. Spice Bomb Extreme versus Azaro Most Wanted. Definitely Spice Bomb Extreme. Azaro Most Wanted, I don't even think it was the parfum, but it gave me a headache. It was way too sweet, and it was just like nauseating at that point. So definitely Spice Bomb Extreme. All right, what would I wear to an outdoor concert? An outdoor concert at nighttime, and like I'm not thinking like it's super packed because like Carlisle I like wearing at nighttime, but Molecule 1, honestly speaking, you were so right about Filipino men rocking Bleu de Chanel and Joe Malone for the right. Joe Malone is like the anti-fragrance house, and Bleu de Chanel is like every Filipino uncle has it. Oud Wood for the summer, nice, nice, nice. That's a good one. Funeral perfumes, I probably wouldn't. If anything, it would be Molecule 1, but yeah, I'm not. I don't know. For me, I'm not like, oh, what fragrance should I wear to this? You know what I mean? That's just me. That's just me. Definitely nothing bold. Like, don't be wearing anything like, oh, like trying to get attention with it. Like if you're gonna wear something for you, then keep it. Make something or wear something that's very close to your scent bubble. Don't be wearing something that's like loud. You know. So yeah, I have a video for fragrances for hot weather. So for the person asking for 100-degree weather fragrances, all that stuff you could check out on my channel, or just YouTube my name and hot weather fragrances, and you should see it. So thoughts on Exhelio, Nihilo for Sky. Have not tried that or the intense version of Cedrat Rosé. Yeah, I do like Spice Bomb. It's a fresh. Where's Janice at, man? Where's Janice at? What's a sexy, fresh, and clean cologne? Elysium. Fucking hands down, Elysium. That thing is so good. So good. Spice. Yeah, I said I liked Spice Bomb. I know a lot of people where, you know what, it's mainly guys that have said that Elysium doesn't last on them. But thank God it lasts on me because that shit is so good. So good. I heard Bill Gates wears Creed Aventus. Is that true? I don't know. To be honest with you, I don't keep up with like what celebrities wear, and also like the fragrance perfumers and like their stories behind that stuff. I don't really know much about that. I remember there was this guy, it was hilarious, on my video where I was talking about Silver Mountain water and sharing what I thought of when I smelled the fragrance, right? Which is literally me going hiking to a waterfall, and he was like, oh, you're trying to be like the owner who said this story about him hiking in the waterfall. And I'm just like, I don't know who the owner is, and I'm not that deep into fragrances where I'm Googling like the origin story of these fragrances, you know what I mean? So I was like, no. So okay, what fragrance would you wear on a rainy day or evening? Carlisle. Well, Nautica Voyage, I don't remember what it smells like, to be honest. Let's see. Dior Homme Parfum, I haven't tried that. Somebody found out my fragrance hobby and then asked to smell me, but you did that. All right. Do you look into the aromatic effect that a fragrance has on you as the wearer? How can a scent be bold but not overpowering, but not overpower your own senses the more you wear it? What do you mean? Okay, you deleted your comment. Let's see. Yeah, I'm not worried about celebrities I'm wearing. Yeah. Let's see. Your channel is entertaining. Thank you, Montrese. That was reading your comment about the celebrity thing. Let's see. What fragrance would you wear to the club? Carlisle. I love Carlisle or Molecule 1. Like a lot of these things that you're asking what I would wear, literally those same 5 fragrances that I mentioned in the other video. Because for me, I'm not constantly always changing. Like for me, there's scents that I test and I share my honest opinion with you, but there's the best of the best that I hold, like that I am always wearing to me, right? That I find to be the best of the best. And it is not easy for something to be taken off that list. So, I mean, you hear me talk about that YSL fragrance, that like Louis Vuitton fragrance. I don't even have to name them and you probably know what I'm talking about, but yeah, those for those type of events, and plus nobody else around me is wearing them. You know what I mean? So that's always the best. That's always the best. Let's see. You reposted your comment. I can't see your comment. Thoughts on Chanel Allure Homme Sport Extreme? It's just a bro fragrance. Just smells like a dude. And that is honestly something 3 other girls have told me when they smelled it. They were like, they smelled it, they're like, this just smells like dude, or it smells like a bro scent. And from my experience, when I hear a girl say this smells like a bro scent or it smells like dude, that means that they don't give a fuck about it and it doesn't smell that great. And for me, I kind of feel the same way to it. Like I blind bought that when I was first looking into fragrances because I heard online about how amazing it was. And then I get it and I was like, oh gosh, this not like it was just so underwhelming for me personally. I think it's more of a dude fragrance where like guys think other guys smell good with it. I'm not saying girls don't think that. I'm sure there are some that do, but like for me, nah, I'm not into it. What type of perfume will you wear if you go to Antarctica? Antarctica, the most cold one. Carlisle. Edition Blanche is nice. I like that. The first video I seen from you was La Nuit de l'Homme video, and I've been binge watching after that. I love that. Thank you so much for all the support that you have shown. La Nuit de l'Homme is still like one of my favorite designer fragrances. It's so good. Do I like Herod? No. Let's see. What is the best way to find alternatives for brands you don't want to support or are just too spendy? That is all like your personal research. I have not really done that where I'm like, okay, like I don't like this brand because they did this, blah, blah, blah. I'm just going off the smell of these fragrances. Let's see. Have not tried Hugo Boss Bottled Intense. Fragrances you have to wash off because they last forever. Oud Satin Mood, Rosala, Hot Chivat, Cedrat Oise, lasts forever. There was another one, Carlisle, lasts forever. Thoughts on Penhaligons? I've only tried Halfeti. It was pretty good. And I have not tried Hawas yet. Is Silver Mountain a bit mature or is it just me? I don't find it to be mature, but I don't find it to be a teenager fragrance. Definitely like 25 plus to me. Any Mancera fragrance? Yeah, the Mancera scents are potent as hell. What do you think about spraying cologne for perfume as on your lotion before you put it on your skin? Well, what do you think about spraying cologne for perfume on your skin? No, on your lotion? Like you have your lotion and then you spray it and then you rub it like that? Nah, I just apply it right on the spots I want to apply it to and just make sure that I'm moisturized. That's it. You're looking for a Baccarat Rouge alternative? Cloud by Ariana Grande. Thoughts on Azzaro Chrome line? I don't think I've tried the Chrome line. Let's see. Is Elixir worth it? I'm looking for a clone 16 years old. I would say if you're 16, I mean, to be honest, Elixir is great for performance, but the smell, like it's more I don't see that as a teenager fragrance, honestly speaking. Like the Dior Sauvage original, yeah, like almost every teenage boy wears that. So like that is what I'd recommend, because the Elixir it does have a little bit more maturity to it. And just thinking about a 16-year-old wearing it just doesn't really seem like it's like, I don't really find it that suitable personally. Okay, thanks. You saved some cash. I got you. You're a Texans fan. All right. What are you wearing today? Molecular One. My outfit, the tank top. Let's see, where can I buy tuxedo? Everywhere's out of stock. Every single time, or like every single time they're restocked, they go out of stock so fast. Absolutely fast. It's crazy. I don't like Azara Most Wanted. It's nauseating to me. Tigar, definitely expensive, but having a mix of afternoon swim with Le Mans Cité is just too good. Oh, is that what it smells like? Le Mans Cité is nice, but because I was interested in trying Tigar, and I think I still am. I know I still am. But if it smells like afternoon swim and Le Mans Cité, it's kind of Versace Pour Homme. It's a fresh fragrance, but very forgettable in my opinion. Oud Sad Moon takes like 5 washes. That shit lasts forever. Forever. I got tuxedo. Would it be good for a college guy? I don't really see it on a college person or a college student, to be honest. High school, college, it's more of like, I'm grown and I got my shit together type of fragrance, personally. What do I think about 1 million? I like Lucky the best. Did you get a chance to try Prada L'Homme Intense? No, I did not try the Prada L'Homme Intense. And you said it was discontinued, so I'm pretty sure that the prices for that thing probably went way up. The first fragrance that comes to mind when somebody says romance, Love Don't Be Shy by Kilian. Haven't tried Nautica Voyage that I remember. Like, I mean, I've tried it, but I cannot remember what it smells like. Saffanad over Delina? Hell no. Saffanad is like powdery as hell to me. Like, I remember when I smelled that in the air. I did test it on skin, but in the air too, it was just, no. Haven't tried Ombre Nomad, and a lot of the Zoologist fragrances I've tried are just an absolute pass. The only the one that I could tolerate was B, but actually, no, that was probably the best smelling one out of all of them, but could I tolerate it? It was just way too sweet. What about Tom Ford? I like Oud Wood, but I'm not like wild about the whole entire Tom Ford lineup. You know what I mean? There are definitely things that I'm not really rocking with. Let's see. Molecula 1 plus Mandarin. I would love to try that one. Some say it had hint of niche qualities to it, but it's hard to come by nowadays. Okay. Let's see. I agree. Love Don't Be Shy. Seduction in a bottle. Very intoxicating. It smells like Aphrodite. It's just a hypnotizing scent. It's a unisex fragrance. And it smells so good. Baccarat extra. I have the extrait sample somewhere here, and when I received it, it was like super hot for like the 2 weeks the first 2 weeks that I had it, so I could not test it. And now I'm looking for it because it's been kind of overcast lately. YSL L'Homme Ultime is a pass for me. Thoughts on Naxos? I like it. Let's see. Have I tried Bort? No, I have not tried that fragrance. Vicina, if you grab it before it's gone. Okay. Chanel Allure Homme Sport Extreme or La Nuit de l'Homme? Easily La Nuit de l'Homme. Chanel Homme Sport Extreme, total pass for me. Best manly fragrance is Hyrax by Zoologist. Yeah. Let's see. How long have you been doing YouTube? Consistently since like October of last year. Darkest but most interesting fragrance you've encountered. The first one that came to my mind was Carlisle. But I don't think it's like the darkest scent, but definitely the darkest in a way that I found to be really sexy and alluring. Let's see. Thoughts on what? I haven't tried Wanted by Night. I tried Most Wanted, and it was just super nauseating, bro. Super nauseating. Let's see. Couple more questions because I gotta cook some stuff up. Does Givenchy Pie project good or not? Honestly, it does pretty, like, honestly, when I wear that, it has pretty decent projection. It is something, but the reason you hear me say in my videos that it's something that stays close to the skin is because I feel like the way that it performs on me is very different than most people. Like with me, like people can definitely smell it from a couple arms lengths away. But for a majority of people, it's definitely a skin scent. Do I like Ultra Male? No, I hate that fragrance. Let's see. Wish you the best, Melissa. Thank you for the love. I appreciate it. Let's see. Wearing Rehab Today by Inicio. I like it better than Side Effect personally. Both are great. I like wearing Rehab better than Side Effect as well. I'm going to agree with you on that. Okay, let's see more questions. Thanks, Cindy. Hi, Cindy. Yeah, I think, let's see. Regio is dark, but I'm sure if I would like it. Leans really mature. Yeah, I've never tried that fragrance before. The Surge Off fragrances that I've tried, I've loved Naxos. Renaissance was okay, but like honestly, the rest of them are just like a total pass for me. I don't really love on many Surge Off fragrances. Surge Off fragrances. I need to try those Creed fragrances that you mentioned, Himalayas and Arofa. I'm down to try those. Himalayas is a really popular one. I think loads of dudes that are subscribed to my channel wear that. So like that one is just, I'm constantly being asked about that one. So I know that it's very popular. How long does it take to start monetizing? All you need is 1,000 subscribers and 4,000 watch hours. Not that you have to put 4,000 hours of content out, but people have to consume 4,000 hours of your content, not including shorts. And it happened way faster than I expected, honestly. Thanks for being so kind and accessible. Oh, you're welcome. Thank you for showing love and support for me and the channel. You are amazing. Let's see. Just smelled Naxos last week. You liked it? All right. Sweet. Sweet. All right, let me see if there's any more questions, and then I'm making ribeye steak and lobster tail. Must be great. Thanks, Ian. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. And if anybody has a TikTok, I'm doing my best to be more active on TikTok as well, so I'm trying to make sure I balance that on my platforms. Eros, I haven't tried the EDP. Like honestly, with all the talk of reformulation, I know people like to bring that up, but like I just don't. Yeah, like I remember people like, don't buy La Nuit de l'Homme in 2020, it's so bad. And I bought a bottle in 2020 and it performs over 6 hours on my skin. So I'm just like, or no, actually, I don't really care too much about reformulation talk. But yeah, gotta make that. Gotta make it, Rudy. Yes, I've tried YEDP. All right, y'all. I hope you have a great day, great night. And I'll probably go live on TikTok later. We'll see. Or try to record some videos. Thank you so much for watching. The Blue Night. Thank you, man. Thank you, thank you, thank you. I hope everyone has a great day. Bye. See you later. See you later.